Water heaters contain an anode rod that goes down through them, and it's typically about 4 foot long. Basically, it is a metal rod that goes down into the water heater, and it sacrifices itself. The hard water and stuff, it eats up the anode rod, and it sacrifices itself so that the water doesn't eat up the metal tank on your water heater. Basically, the anode rod's job is to protect the tank of the water heater from leaking. We can pull the anode rod out. It's good to check it about once a year. We've actually put in a water heater and gone back 6 months later. If they've got really bad water, we can pull that anode rod out and look at it, and in 6 months' time, it can look several years old. But after a couple years, it's good to replace that anode rod just to get more life out of your water heater. If the anode rod is gone in 5 years, your water heater might start leaking on that 6th year. So basically, it sacrifices itself to save the tank of the water heater. Unfortunately, there's no way for the homeowner to tell. There's no way to really, other than pulling it out of the water heater, which we have to disconnect the water pipes to do that, but there's really no way for the homeowner to know. So it's good practice to have it checked about once a year. Typically does not affect the warranty. Now, if you have a water softener system on your house, a lot of water heater companies, let's say you buy a 10-year warranty water heater, well, if it starts leaking in 5 years, there's a lot of water heater companies that won't warranty it because you have a water softener. Water softeners are actually harder on water heaters, and they will eat the anode rods much faster. Not checking the anode rod won't affect the warranty on your water heater, but if you have other things in the house like a water softener, that will affect the warranty if the manufacturer finds out, like, hey, you had a water softener, you had a 10-year water heater, we're only gonna warranty that water heater for maybe 5 or 6 years now. Now, if you're changing the anode rod every year, that can make your 10-year water heater last longer.